You already know what it is. It's your boy Lightwalker X here, back with another video with major breaking news. It looks like Marvel has announced some of their Avengers Doomsday cast, and we got about almost 50 people they're saying are coming back for this film. And they also announced that this list isn't going to be the full cast. There's actually going to be more names, and I do suspect that because there are some prominent names that are missing from this list. But let's go through the full cast for this film. So right away, we got Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. He's going to be returning. Simu Liu as Shang-Chi. Tom Hiddleston as Loki. Louis Pullman as Sentry. Florence Pugh as Yelena. Danny Ramirez as Falcon, and that's the new Falcon. Ian McKellen as Magneto. So we got Magneto returning from the original X-Men films. That's going to be wild to see. We do have Sebastian Stan as Bucky, Winston Duke as M'Baku from Black Panther, Chris Hemsworth as Thor. Of course, we have to have Thor return. I mean, he's the guy. If you remember in Deadpool and Wolverine, Thor was in one of those cut scenes from the TVA. So we obviously know that the God of Thunder is always going to have a prominent storyline. So it makes sense that you have to bring back Thor, one of your strongest characters. We do have Kelsey Grammer as Beast. So this is the original Beast from the Fox X-Men films. James Marsden as Cyclops. Channing Tatum as Gambit. Wyatt Russell as U.S. Agent. Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm. So this is from the new Fantastic Four films. Rebecca Ramjan as Mystique. So she will be returning as Mystique. So that's very interesting. Patrick Stewart as Professor X. The Professor X, the OG, the original, the one that we all probably know, is returning for this film. So it does seem like it's going to be like a Fox X-Men versus Avengers, or at least Fox X-Men adjacent to the Avengers. We do have Alan Cumming as Nightcrawler. So that is from the newer X-Men films. Letitia Wright as Black Panther. So Shuri, she's going to be returning. Tanak Hereda Mera as Namor. So Namor from the new Black Panther films is going to be in this film. And it does look like Sue Storm is in this film as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how they work that dynamic in there. But I don't know if they're going to go that route. But I guess we'll see. We'll have to wait and see what they do with those two. We do have Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. Of course, you're going to have the Fantastic Four. You have to have Reed Richards. Hanan John Kaman as Ghost. So she will be returning. That is Ghost from the Ant-Man films. Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm. He's the new Johnny Storm from the new Fantastic Four. David Harbour as Red Guardian. So from the Black Widow prequel film and the Thunderbolts as well. It looks like David Harbour will be returning as Red Guardian. Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. Now, I didn't really do a video on the announcement of him playing Dr. Doom, but I still don't know how I personally feel about that. Like, I'm sure he will kill it. I know he's an amazing actor and he will give us a really wicked performance, but I still don't know about seeing him play a variant Dr. Doom. I'd rather have a whole separate different actor to play this character, because Dr. Doom is a prominent character. And it's not that Robert Downey Jr. can't deliver the role. I know he most definitely can, but it just doesn't really hit the same seeing the same actor come play another variant at this point in the universe, and an actor or a character, I should say, that is as important as Iron Man, because it's not just getting anyone else to do that. It's Iron Man, someone that we just saw die on screen. So I don't really know how to feel about it. I'm sure it'll be fine, because Robert Downey Jr. will obviously make the performance something special. I know he will most definitely be committed to making that happen. So I guess we'll see. Ebon Moss-Barack as The Thing, and Anthony Mackie as Captain America. So that is the full list of people that we have starring in this film as of right now. But Marvel did confirm that there will be more actors being announced. Obviously, we don't see Chris Evans here, which is crazy because we know he's coming back, but they're probably saving that. And no Wanda, no Elizabeth Olsen. I'm kind of shocked by that. I was actually looking forward to seeing Wanda return, right? We obviously know that Doctor Strange isn't mentioned here as well, so we want to know what's going on with that. Where is Doctor Strange, especially after the ending of his last film? There's a lot of questions about what's going on with him. And we know Tom Holland is going to be in the film, but he isn't listed here. So I guess we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. Yes, and obviously there is a few other characters, like some of the OG Avengers, some of the Defender characters like Daredevil, we haven't heard anything about yet. So we don't know who exactly is going to be in the next announcement, but I do expect to see some of these other names, or they're probably just going to save some of the big names like Chris Evans and stuff like that for the film itself or the trailer. I don't know. They're probably just going to keep like the super secret ones really quiet for now. I doubt that they would announce the full cast anyways. Like, that would probably never happen because then it just spoils everything. Or they just announce a good set of actors and then leave some of the other surprises. So I'm glad that they didn't do that. And I'm glad that they're actually making this into a cool event. They had like the chairs with the actors' names on each chair. So that was cool. And yeah, it seems like Marvel is in full rollout mode for their next phase. What do you guys think of the announced cast members so far? Who do you expect to see in the next phase of announcements? And are you excited for Avengers Doomsday? Let me know down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe for more. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay blessed and stay tuned.
Tell me, I don't want to talk on no selling. You know I got language barriers. There's no accent you can sell me. You're cold and ivory, you know I'm a selfish. The crown is heavy. I pray they ain't my real friends. If not.